Now, during that time, were they gang banging?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But you got to remember, the more neighborhoods, like neighborhoods, Pacoima fought San Fernando, like that, like that.
Yeah.
If you just stayed out of the neighborhood, you wouldn't gang. It wasn't like it is today. Like today, it's, if you want to know the truth, today all gangs are paying taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're paying taxes. So if you see that guy on the street, yeah, he's paying. Hey, you pay your taxes. You know what I mean? It's
Okay.
like,
Because was the Norteño, Sureño thing
No,
going on? Okay,
no.
this was way before that.
this is way before that. Yeah.
Aha.
That didn't start really till like the 70s, I think.
Aha.
In the pen, that really got heavy. Because I remember when I was in the joint in the 60s, it was no big war. It was funny because I remember one of the guys gave Robot, one of the guys in the mob, a pair of shoes, and the shoes belonged to a guy from San Jose, and he had stolen them. And so when Robot, when was confronted about the shoes, he killed this guy. And then that's kind of how it started, northern, the Norteños and Sureños.
From the one pair of shoes.
Yeah.
And the killing that wow. So was there a Mexican mafia back then or not really?
It started.
It started around the time.
Yeah. Started 66, I think.
Okay, but when you were still running around
Yeah,
L.A.,
no,
this was you guys were not organized. The Mexicans weren't organized on a mass scale
No,
like that.
they were just. But the only time we got organized when you went to juvenile hall. There's the one thing about juvenile halls, everybody got along. It was really strange. All the Mexicans got along because they were in power and I went to juvenile hall so many times. I thought Mexicans were supposed to go. I mean, it's like you go there. It's all you saw was Mexicans, African Americans, and some white guys from that were basically raised by Mexicans. So
Yeah, no, I remember when I interviewed Mr. Capone, who was Sureño. He said that as a kid.
My dreams, like, it even sounds crazy as hell, but my dreams were like, I want to be doing life in prison.
As a 17-year-old kid, you dreamed,
I dreamed
to
that.
have life in prison.
I dreamed that.
And to be like a high-ranking member calling shots from the jail cell.
When you're a kid, I was loving violence. I was loving the streets. I was loving the power. I was gaining power because I was not just the average. I was actually out there putting in work, so I would see the power, and I was enjoying the power. But when you get to jail, you realize like it's just like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna say shit, but everyone ain't loyal. Everyone ain't really for the push.
you got to remember those guys. They're younger than I am.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And with me, it was like the mob really kind of started out getting together to like protect the Mexicans that couldn't protect themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it turned into Norteños, Sureños. You know what I mean? And it's funny because now that it's kind of like it's calming down, and Mexicans are stopped killing each other because of places. Thank God.